Hey guys, what's going on? This your boy Sydney from the Naked Gardeners. We just got back from the Mother's Earth News Conference, and it was pretty intense. We were gone for 2 days. We had a nice farm sitter to help take care of the farm while we were gone. So it's been muddy and rainy real bad lately. And so we're gonna go check up on everybody, see how they've been doing. Let's go let out these loud geese so they can go and do what they need to do. Let's see. Looks like we got some eggs already back there. Oh yeah. Got 1, 2, 3. Oh. Ooh, this one's fresh. That's a small one. Waterfowl, they mostly like to, from what we noticed, is they like to mate in big pools of water. So that way it's easier for them and not harming the hen. But they do that on the constantly. These guys act like they starving. Y'all ready? You want something to eat? These are our light Brahmas and the Welsh Harlequin ducks. We got Kevin there, the protector of the flock, along with Drake. Oh no, this is actually Quagmire. All right. Grab you outside. You know, I built several of these John Siskowicz tractors now. I got one over there. That's our Top Gun crew. I got the American Breast, our OG American Breast crew. I've got that one. And then I did a mini coupe. Let's see if we'll go over there here in a minute. And then I got one more over there where we have our new American Breast group. So I got that one. It was supposed to be our temporary coop for our Green Fire American Breast chicken flocks that we're going to be able to do a line breeding. Oh, y'all got 3 eggs in here. Y'all normally have more than that. So that's going to help us out a lot when we're going to be doing a line breeding or whatever type of breeding, so we can crossbreed with each one of them so we can keep a pure breed. So stay tuned for that. Let's label these. We're going to be selling these Welsh Harlequins here too as well. So for those that are interested in some Welsh Harlequin duck eggs, hatching eggs, let us know, and we'll start. We're actually putting some of these in incubators just to try them out with their fertile rate and their hatch rate on these. Once they're above 80, we'll be shipping these out to y'all if y'all are interested. Our field has been just saturated and saturated. And luckily with these Hacia boots, especially new boots that we get, they are high over the calf type boots. The other one were like low quarters. So it's kind of hard when we had our fields like this, that where it was just very saturated and we couldn't, I was scared that I was gonna get water all in my boots. I had to use my other ones. But luckily now that they have some higher ones that goes over the calf, so we don't have to worry about that issue anymore. Man, that coop is like real deep in there. We're gonna have to move that out somehow. We've been using this new heritage feed that we, one of the vendors at the APA conference, and we normally ferment our feed, but they don't like this fermented feed, so we've been trying to give it to them dry to see how they like it. Let's see. Come here, Cookie. That's Cookie. Seems like they like it a little bit better with it dry than fermented. We added some Americanas and olive eggers to our flock. Look at that cutie. Look at that other cutie right there. Oh, y'all be nice. They're still trying to get this peck in order. It's very dusty, but it is a non-GMO, non-soy product. Y'all waiting on me to feed y'all in here, huh? Okay. This is the, if y'all follow us on Instagram, this is the high tunnel that flipped. This is the second time that it flipped now. Not sure why it keeps on having issues. But now I see what the missus was talking about. It looked like they added some grit to here for the chickens to eat. Most poultry, I think all poultry, turkeys, chickens, ducks, geese, they need some type of grit to help break down the food. Otherwise they'll have some digestive issues, so I can see the purpose in that. Hopefully it don't add the cost to it, or it probably does. Y'all are loving it dry. Okay, we'll probably just have to give it to y'all dry. Oh, that's the other cutie right there. You okay? See, look at this. It's just so much mud. It just weighed this all down. Let me go check on some eggs real quick, and I'll try to see if I can move it. Mrs. was having a hard time moving. I probably have to call her over to help me out. It's closed right now. Let me move it. I think I'm gonna put it right in this place is kind of dry. I think I'm gonna aim for right here. All right, let me put y'all in. Y'all ready to get y'all laying on? I see. There you go. I need a security. These are our American breasts, our prized possession. She gets picked on so much. Oh, I guess Mrs. moved y'all. Okay. So all I gotta do now is just feed. Oh, she fed y'all too, I guess. Did you feed these already? Huh? She didn't feed them, but they have feed in there, but they don't have feed in their trough. Johnny Bravo. They're so funny. This was the latest, greatest of the Johnson Scovich. As you see, we put rooster bars on the side up higher for them to be a lot more higher off the ground, as the nesting boxes in the back of it with the plywood. We got some more to do with. There's a fake egg in there. I'll get a little bit closer, but yeah, I'm starting to like these modifications that we've been doing. If you've done some modifications of your Johnson Scovich, comment down below. We're interested to know what modifications that you have done, and we're always interested in finding out different variations of what you can do to these tractors. We got one egg, and that is the fake egg. These are nice and warm. She was just laying on it, keeping it nice and warm. Oh, is the Top Gun crew messing with you? Huh? Huh? You think Daddy's gonna protect you? You gotta start protecting this house better. You gotta tell them to stop messing with you, okay? Okay? Sage the cat. You're so whack. Alright, I gotta do the chores. That cat, he's a very strange cat. He's been coming out a lot lately. What are you doing? Oh, Mama already let y'all out. That's all we gotta do is collect some eggs then. Look like she moved y'all too. These are the Greenfire crew. We made a barter and trade with Webfoot Farms. He brought these over from Webfoot Farms, his farm, and we just basically did a bartering trade with them. He decided that he just doesn't have the space for them, so he felt that we were a good breed to help raise them out and make sure there was no issues with them. So we're going to continue the bloodline of the Greenfire here and keep our original flock. Over here is our last flock. This is our naked neck flock. That's old Rudy Roo. Ain't that right, Rudy? They've been here almost, just June will be 2 years. They'll be 2 years old. We'll be switching these out, hatching out some new breeds. Well, not some new breeds, but hatching out their eggs to redo their flock, and then they'll get sent as a stewed chicken. Check on here. This was the Justin Rhodes Chickshaw. We got some modifications to do on these. I need to find a way to keep them from nesting up in there, so that way it'll be less poopy. I also want to make this top sturdy but light, so I got to find out a way to making this a lot better. And then also, because you got to raise this whole thing up. Reason why I want to make it sturdy and light, because it's just so heavy and you got to raise this whole thing up just to get it open and make it accessible if you got to do anything, any type of maintenance. This is another modification I got to deal with. I got to put some 1x1x hardware cloth on here to make the poop easily to fall through there. We had some straw in there right now because of the cold snap that we had. We wanted to make sure that they were nice and warm, kept their feet nice and dry, but at the time I could not find any, so I had to use the 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. Seriously? That's how you're gonna do? Oh. while I was dealing with the neck and necks, I was about to go check on the rabbits. I noticed that there was a lot of greenage over here, and we were kind of covering them and uncovering them because of the cold fronts, and then the Arctic blast, and then just kept on coming with cold fronts. And I just gave it to God. I just like, all right, listen, whatever dies, dies. Whatever lives, lives. And I was just looking, and I saw all this green. Now look what I found. We got some. This was a mum. And normally it's considered an annual, but I guess you can use it as a perennial. It's growing back. Our red Russian kale is thriving. I do got to cut some of these. That's bad. I'll probably give it to the rabbits. But look at that. And then we got this, I think this is chicory. What is this? Here we go. Oh, this is cilantro. Cilantro did very well in this cold front. That might be this one. I think this one was a weird one. This was our first time growing this, and not sure what it is. The label's gone. This one, it says it's dill, but that's definitely not dill. I think that's cilantro as well. Then we got some collards right there. That's doing very well. We got the curly kale that's coming back and thriving. Some more Creole kale coming up right there and right over there. This is our lemon balm. As you can see, this it must have had some of the seeds fall off of here, and it had sprouted up right there. So got some. What else did we got over here? So some of it looks pretty dead. We're just gonna have to add some compost to these beds, and then get those worked out. We're gonna get some seeds planted today. Probably do some more peppers, tomatoes, definitely a lot of herbs. Then the following week we're going to be doing a lot of flowers. So things are going to get going here on the homestead. You're doing pretty good. You right there, Mama? Y'all got some food, so that's good. We won't deal with the food. Probably Peter Rabbit, because he's a greedy boy. I told you. So now I'm going to take a look at the property. We had some rain, and then we also had some water issues. Some of this area right there, we have a point where the edge of the orchard is going to be, and back right there, not sure if y'all can see it there, but right back there is another point. And so this was just so saturated, or is saturated, that it would not be beneficial for us to keep it here. And it's just high saturated clay soil all through here. I mean, look at this one area. This was going to be where we're going to put one of our fruit trees at, and it just holds so much water. It doesn't do us any good to keep it here. And then we got another spot right here. We were going to put I think this row was going to be our apple tree. It just holds water, or it might even been back here. See all that? That's the of the point where the tree was going to be at, and this you probably can't hear it, but it's very squishy. So, and normally even back here, they'll have a nice little pool area. I'm pretty sure it's saturated. Let's go take a look. Yeah, it's like real muddy all back through here. That's gonna suck for us. We got to get all of this leveled out and flat to where it could drain, because this is going to be our paddock area for the sheep. We got right here, right by this tree, we're going to have a long fence coming down through here, going straight down through there. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 6 paddock areas for them. I might try to do 9, so that way we can keep them on there anywhere from at least a week at a end time. That way, or maybe even 2 weeks. If we could do 2 weeks for 3 sheep, that would be great. That way, by the time it gets 60 days, they can come back to where they originally was at. And man, it's just soaked. That way, to give that grass area a good time to rest, regrow some, and be able to feed the sheep. One thing is we got these cones in different locations. This cone right here is where we're thinking about putting a hydrant, frost-free hydrant. We have another location way in the back there. Let's see if I could. There we go. Way in the back right there. Uh, that will allow the missus and myself to not drag in a whole like 500-foot hoses all through the field. We can just do one hose or maybe even 2 hoses at each frost-free hydrant. Now it is a little bit drier going east of the property, but it's very, wait till y'all see this area. It's very saturated. See here is, I'm not sure if they're using this as the previous overflow drain that had to come all through here, but I would still like to have it drain going deep into there. I probably have to dig deeper, start shallow here, or backfill up a little bit through here, and then dig deeper and deeper till it gets down up into there. Because somehow either putting a lot of organic matter right here, or putting a swell right here and have a French drain going all through there, because it's just, as you see, this water just collects and stays here, and it gets smelly and anaerobic right here. So you need to allow the, I don't mind the water to collect, but it needs to be gone after a day. So that's a day in the life, what we do in the morning time, especially when we're coming back from an event, a conference, checking up on the animals. Like I said, we had a great homesteader that took care of our animals for us. And with this rain, the way this rain has been this spring, these Hycia boots are definitely going to come in handy. Once again, if you want take a look at what they have and want a discount, click in the link down below. And until next time, let's grow together.